What's up? It's ADR back at ADR Sports TV, and let's get this guy out of here. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes, you're out. Mikel Arteta, let's go ahead and get you out this football club. I appreciate your service, my man. Shake hands. You have a good one. We no longer need you. You've gotten us to as far as you can go. You are Arsenal's Brendan Rodgers, and I appreciate everything that you've done for us. Kind of, not really. To be completely honest with you, out of 31 signings, you've helped to develop 8. The other ones you were kind of shoehorned in with Unai Emery promoting Saka, and then also him buying Saliba, and then him also getting Martinelli. So none of that is your fault. I appreciate the 3 players that you did keep from that team. You didn't really help develop. And, yeah, we're good now. Appreciate you, man. This was an absolutely ridiculous performance. Absolutely ridiculous. And then I see the players, when it's penalties, score a penalty, and then they do this to the fans. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We can't go out there and play for you, lads. You know that, right? You actually know that, right? So, with this being said, I appreciate everything. I said maybe a couple days ago, weeks, I don't even know. Like I say, time with this team is all blurred because it's all BS. The players, they have absolutely no creativeness. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's atrocious. I got some words that I want to say, but I'm not going to. I'm going to refrain from that. This is ridiculous how we look, though, okay? And it's all being managed. Go back to the 7th minute of that game, between 7 and 9 minutes. After Martinelli goes down the line, the camera panels to Mikel Arteta. He is doing a gesture, and I believe it's to Martinelli. I'm almost positive it is. He's saying, this, no, no, no. When you get the ball, recycle it. Recycle, okay? He's literally saying this to Martinelli. This style is being coached, ladies and gents. Arsenal fans of everywhere. We have to come together now. I said if he doesn't win anything this season, he's got to go. There's nobody else in the world that can win only one thing in 5, going on 6 years after this season's over. 5.5, 6. I don't care what you guys want to do. The semantics don't matter. Somebody who's been given £750 million and then gotten every single person on his squad, and he still is in the position that he's in. He's clearly not able to find the talent that works for Arsenal. He doesn't want anybody with any sort of ego. He doesn't want anybody who can possibly disrupt the locker room. He doesn't want anybody who has to actually coach to be a specific attacking player. Our back line and maybe 2 players of our midfield look decent enough to win a league. After that, we need 5 new players. We need 5 new players. We do. And I'm including Saka. We have him, but we need 5 new players still because we need somebody to go behind him or challenge him. I don't know where this narrative came for Arsenal players not to have to worry about anybody coming after their position, but that is something that is even at the lower levels that people get brought in to continuously raise the standards in practice. I mean, I can't even believe this, guys. Manchester United, we deserve to get cooked. I thankfully haven't been on the social media thing for a good bit. We deserve to get cooked. And there are going to be certain channels that go out here, they're going to say injuries. Oh my goodness gracious. Manchester United played 67 minutes with 10 men and we couldn't break him down. Injured or not. That is a lack of creativity, not injuries. Our players were playing like booty. I couldn't even believe this, man. We're over here going in and out, trying the same exact patterns, trying the same exact movements, trying the same exact crosses from different angles, not doing anything correctly. It's not good enough. The attention to detail isn't there. In any managerial position, everything is supposed to be proactive. With this manager, it's reactive. Oh, we've got 3 injuries now in our forward line. Gabriel Jesus looks like he injured his knee again. Saka, hamstring. And whoever else is going to be, that's going to come up because he has our attacking line defending more than they attack. It's going to happen. Injuries are going to happen. So guess what? How about you foresee your playing style being a little heavy on the attackers and you buy more of them, knowing that there's more games in the Champions League, knowing that we're trying to compete on all fronts for 4 different trophies, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, the League, and Champions League. Now, granted, we won't touch the Champions League probably ever with this manager and this ownership, But we are still in a position to where we could have grown and seen it happen if we have the players and the capacity to do so. But you can see the mentality. You can see the mentality from this manager. I can guarantee you there's going to be something wrong with the weather. He's going to blame it on injuries. We don't have our best attacker. You are the most reactive manager I've ever seen. I can't even believe somebody who thinks that they are Einstein has this little attention to seeing what's going to happen in the future. The sample size has been there. We have had injuries for years. This isn't the first season. This isn't the second season. This isn't even the third season that we've had injuries that have come in to play throughout the season. And guess what? We aren't the only ones. So before you sit here and make it seem like this is, oh, injuries is the reason we play like this. I see it happening now. And I see it happening on other freaking channels. Until us as Arsenal fans come together and say this isn't good enough, then we will not see anything better. We don't have any divine right that I keep seeing to win anything. But we have a divine right to push our ownership and manager to the best that they can, and this isn't the best that they can. I've seen people say you can't blame injuries on the manager. Who is the one putting out the players continuously? Playing players in Carabao Cup games when we're up 3-0, 5-0. When we have opposition that is lesser than us. And if you invested properly, we could have played better players instead of playing academy players that you don't trust. Or getting a loan player from Chelsea that this is the longest, most amount of minutes that he's played since he's been on Arsenal, in Raheem Sterling. This is all the manager. Every decision that's being made has been the manager. Why do you think Edu is leaving? Why are all these top channels that support Arsenal letting this go under the radar that everybody is coming out saying that Mikel Arteta has too much power? Why is that going over everybody's head? Oh, it's because you have something to gain by chatting rubbish about this team and this manager. By painting murals of Win the Dog, Gabriel Jesus when he had one good week, and Mikel Arteta who's won his one thing with not even his team. There's no way you guys go through your lives and you sit here and you absolutely just, I hate this word, but the only way to describe this is glaze, is give so much to somebody who doesn't know you exist, to give so much effort to try and prove that he's somebody he's not. You're so far up his butt, you can sniff and see what he had for breakfast through his esophagus. It's crazy. How about you look at the game for what it is, man? It's right in front of you. It's been in front of you. The type of play that we have had this season has not been good enough since day one. And you know, that comes from an inexperienced manager from 2 seasons ago playing proper footy and then knowing that he just needs to upgrade in certain positions. But no, he got scared and completely went backwards. Now his players are confused because some of the players that he's coaching a different style are used to what they were playing in last time. So now they're reverting into what he's teaching them this time, and it doesn't make any sense because our offense is less than it was. And it kept getting overshadowed by people saying Kai Havertz was going to score 20-plus goals this season. I can't even believe how bad of a signing he has been. It's been ridiculous. He actually looks like a donkey. He looks like Bambi on ice. He looks like when he's running, his legs go like this. He stepped out wide right for about 10 minutes, and he looks ridiculous. He looks like he's about to fall because he doesn't know where his feet go. Then he's not in the box. What is the point of you being 6'4" if you're not good at heading, you're not good at winning the ball, you're skinny, you get pushed around? What is your point then, Space Invader? I didn't know I was playing a video game. What is this, man? What team am I watching right now? My wife looks at me and says, I don't even know why you are wasting your time watching this team. I wasted how much of the day? The game is typically 90 minutes plus. That's 2 hours, we'll just call it right there. Then an additional 30 minutes. Then breaks in between that. I just wasted 3 hours. What time is it right now? On the East Coast, it's 1:23. This game started at 10:30 if I'm not mistaken. This is ridiculous. You're taking people's time to play like this, and the Manchester United fans, who had 8,000 of them, you can hear them over the TV louder than our own fans. There's no good atmosphere in the stadium. The people are lying online saying that this is good enough. We've got Keown on TalkSport, who is a freaking player during the time we won trophies, lapping it up about the manager when he knows this isn't good enough. We don't have any accountability from top to bottom through the fan base, through our actual core of our team. And guess what? Our sporting directors are people Mikel Arteta wants to hire because he knows them. Nobody who's going to disagree with what he wants. This is getting out of hand now. And before we lose players like Saka and Saliba, we need to change. We are going to lose them. We will lose them like we've lost players before. And I feel like the people who are advocating for Mikel Arteta from top to bottom are forgetting the pain that we felt when Robin Van Persie, Alexis Sanchez, Thierry Henry, continuous players that were very good, if not legends at Arsenal, left because they didn't win everything. They didn't see ambition from our club. And we have to get smacked in the face again for us to understand the difference. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And hopefully this starts to put pressure because we realize we're not winning another trophy for another season, and we just lost to a team who literally was predicting themselves to lose to us. But they did say if we do end up winning that they're going to come after us. I've been ADR. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. I appreciate the additional subscriber to get us off 666. Get us to 670. Hopefully you guys can comment down below what you feel. I need something, man. I'm about to go work out. I've been ADR. Peace.